time for today's Executive Edge, today's Executive Edge du jour. Facebook's public relations chief is stepping down. Elliot Schrage has led Facebook's response to the scandals involving data privacy and election meddling. He's at least the third high-level executive set to leave the company this year. Did he? What begs the question? Was he trying to put out the information about the scandals to downplay them, or was he involved in the actual business practices and stuff? Because we found out long after they said that they had stopped, they had not, right? Yeah. Now, was he involved in that? I mean, you can't blame him for not being able to spin that in a better way, can you? I mean, that goes to the business practices of the company, not their PR response to it.
Elliot says that he has been thinking about going for a long time, and this has been in the works.
Well, that's. There should be like something you can get on Google where you just said, give me the resignation letter that says that I had this planned all. I mean, that just sounds like boilerplate.
Cheryl wrote a very nice statement about the wonders of Elliot.
She Googled that too. The statement no. Boilerplate for
Look, I think Elliot was in a difficult position. Having said that, Elliot was a significant member of the team at the highest level, and so had always been part of a lot of the early decisions. It wasn't. Oh, okay. My understanding was he was not somebody who was
just brought into PR.
Who was always brought into PR. No, he was at the table, and therefore. Part of a lot of these.
Good. So he's taken the fall for Cheryl and some of the others.
I don't know if that's the case either, but nonetheless, and maybe I'm being generous, but
he's ballast.
We've known Elliot for quite some time. Before that at Google, by the way. In other news, in other tech news, we're learning about Google's workforce. For the first time, the company reporting on its employee attrition rates for different demographic groups. The data was included in Google's annual diversity report. Attrition rates are highest for black employees, followed by Latinos. There is the lowest turnover among Asian workers. Fewer women leave than men. That's interesting. And HR experts say attrition rates are important to track because they can tell us how happy and included workers feel after they join a company. Okay. Pretty interesting stuff.
It is.
Yeah.
But be careful generalizing on some of those things.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, speaking of workers, small companies say that their top concern is no longer taxes or regulation. It is finding the right people to bring on board. Kate Rogers joins us right now with more on the skills shortage that is hitting Main Street USA. Kate, good morning.
Hi, Becky. Good to see you. That's right. Labor quality has been outpacing both taxes and regulations as Main Street's top issue for 5 straight months now, per the NFIB. And economists say the labor shortage is hitting businesses across industries and skill levels. Take a look. Mike Frederick is desperate for workers. The owner of MCM Composites, a 55-person business in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, says he's short 15 people at the company, which manufactures custom thermoset molding.
There are no workers, and there's a huge demand. The economy has picked up. Everybody's looking for additional workers. But the market is so thin that we just can't find them. And we've gone to extraordinary means to find people that will actually work, including going to the local county jail, the Manitowoc jail, and recruiting people to work from inside the jail.
He's looking for low-skilled workers who he's willing to train and pay above minimum wage. But like many small businesses, Frederick is being crunched by a tight labor market. Bob Traber is also feeling the shortage at his Boston-based consulting firm, Boston Engineering, which has 65 employees. He needs 12 more engineers and says the strong economy doesn't make competing with large businesses for hires any easier. If he can't find the right people, his bottom line will suffer.
If we can't satisfy the demand of our clients because we can't staff the jobs, and there's only so much we can do with temporary type resources. You really have to have the core people here in order to deliver the quality that our clients demand.
Now, both of these companies offer benefits and competitive wages. Frederick has even paid out safety bonuses and increased his pay by several dollars over the past few years, but neither of these gentlemen have been able to find the right people for these jobs. Back over to you guys.
All right, Kate, thank you very much. We know that it's happening all the way around. We've heard it from CEOs of big companies, too. Kate Rogers.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.